Hey everybody, it's Rebecca Gordon with Gordon Marketing, and I created this audio video on how to get certified with the Federal Exchange this 2016 selling season. So go to our website, gordonmarketing.com, and then under the Health tab, you want to click on Certification. Now, you can either look at the instructions in this green tab that say Certification Instructions, or simply start by going to the 2016. This is going to take you to the CMS Portal. You're going to come over here and log in. Always accept. Keep in mind with CMS, they're going to reset your password every 180 days. So if you try to go in from last year and it's not accepting it, that's why. You're going to have to reset it. So log in. Also, I've had to call CMS in the past when I have forgotten my password or there was a glitch, and they were unbelievably helpful. So here we are at the agent broker registration. So you'll notice under number 1 it says complete identity proofing, then it says incomplete. And then we're going to go to the agent training, and then that will show complete, and then it'll highlight number 3, which says print certificate. So we're going to do number 1, complete identity proofing. You're going to hit next. Feel free to read all of this super small print. I am assuming it is all legit. Okay, at the bottom, you're going to hit I agree to the terms. Hit next. Now, this is basic demographic on your part. So you're going to make sure your name. You're going to make sure your email. You have to confirm your email. Now, if there is not a star, it is not required. So you will notice that your Social Security is not required. So we're going to get rid of that. Your date of birth is, and it is going to ask for your birthday, your phone number, and then hit next. Anything that you miss, it will come back and ask you. Alright, so this is verify identity. How do you want to do this? It's going to ask you to ask you some basic questions here. You know, when I went and did my identity, I had my spouse handy because he is more in tune with different loans and things like that. Otherwise, I probably would have tanked. So now that's done. So now it's going to reroute us back to the same page. You'll notice number 1 is showing completed. Now we're going to go to number 2, the agent broker training. Now, there are some things I want to show you on this site. You'll notice the first 3, America's Health Group, Gorman, National Association, they're all going to charge you a fee for their course on how to get certified. Don't do that. If you have extra money, send it to me so I can afford to put my 4 kids through college. You want to come down here to the Marketplace, CMS, and hit Access Training. Every time that you log in to come into this site, this page will pop up, and you will always hit Access Training. That's going to take us into our modules. Your name should be up here in the right-hand corner. And here we have our information. Again, we're going to need to put our name, our address. This is a site also that you're going to need your NPN number. Now keep in mind, with your NPN number, that's your national producer number, that is also your writing number with UH1. Alright, so the first, now if you went on this gray box, if you went on and did one of those 3 other modules, the Gorman module, American Insurance, the ones that they're going to charge you money, once you complete their training, they're going to send you a code to use. And so those codes you would put back in one of those 2 spots. Well, since I don't have any extra money, we're not going to mess with that. Alrighty, the next thing we have to get into is filling out all of this information. Again, if there's an asterisk, we're going to fill that out. If there's no asterisk, we don't worry about it. So the first question here is an asterisk. Do you want all your contact information displayed? I think the answer should be yes on that. The next one is your business street. So we're going to add in where you work, your business city. That probably will populate. Your business phone number. So with that, you may want to add in your cell phone. You may want to add in your office number. Let's see. So we're going to fill all of this out right now. And you could be doing this while we're working on this. You could easily be going through all of this. So I'm going to go ahead and just enter our office number. I'm going to make sure your email is in here. Alright, so 1 second. So we got to enter our email. And then the next part, remember if there's an asterisk, we have to fill that in. Is make sure you put your NPN number in. And if you don't remember where your NPN number is, go ahead and you can search for it. And we're going to go ahead and search for an NPN right now. That's why I've got a little bit of delay. This test is going to be 14 modules. It's going to be 14 modules. It's going to be 2 exams. It could take you a couple hours, but I'm going to show you some, hopefully some shortcuts just in terms of navigating the site. It's a little confusing, but hopefully after you watch some of this video, it will be a lot smoother. We're going to go ahead down here and put the state of licenses. Please select at least one state which you're licensed. You don't have to select multiples, but you do have to code at least one in there. Once this part is done, you will never have to come back into this site. So then you will simply just go back into that access training mode and write continue training. Okay, so you're going to put your NPN number in here. And then they're going to ask that you confirm it. Okay, and we're going to scroll all the way down and we're going to hit save and update. Alright, this is telling me that my phone number is not valid. So it says no dashes. So I can't read. That's wrong. And I also can't type very well. Alrighty. Now we're going to come down, we're going to hit save and update. You will see this option again, and all you need to do is it will say, where it just said save and update, and there will be a box below it that will say just save, and you'll just need to hit save. Okay, now we're in. So this is kind of our dashboard, and most of you, all of you, are only going to do the individual marketplace. I suppose if you want to do shop, you can do that. I just do individual market. So this is where we're going to select our training, and then this will be our curriculum status. So while we are completing our modules, and it might take us a couple days, you know, to do these when you can. Granted, they do tell you to use Firefox and Google Chrome. Don't use Explorer. They're having problems with that, so keep that in mind. So we're going to hit individual marketplace. Now these are our modules. What you're going to notice is that it only gives you 8, and there are 14. So down here where it says view all items, once you have these completed, you will click that. It will give you more boxes. So we're going to go to welcome. We're going to click on it. Now you'll notice this nice little box, and you have to request learning. So we're going to request to learn. Make that bigger. You're going to scroll down, and you're going to hit submit. We are telling it that we want to learn. Right there, you'll get this green bar. Awesome. We're gonna get out of this. Now, there is going to be, actually, I think we're going to have to register for this. All right, to register, verify pass, select modules, learning elements within the module that you complete. All right, let's go to complete enrollment. And again, folks, for a lot of this, I just clicked and looked and clicked and looked and clicked. Every example I have seen from people doing this, nothing made sense to me. All right, so now I'm going to come back to curriculum. Curriculum is your home spot for everything. I am now registered. It says individual marketplace. It shows I haven't completed anything. It's showing me that I'm doing this for someone, Robin Smith. So we're going to hit individual marketplace. Now you'll notice all of my boxes have lit up. So before they were blank boxes. You had to hit registration over here. We already requested. Remember, we already requested. So now we're going to hit view progress. And when we click on view progress, what we're looking for is we want to see the word launch. And it's going to say it right here. And it's not saying it yet. And the reason why it's not saying it yet is it just hasn't had time to catch up. So let's just review the steps real quickly, okay? If we go back to curriculum, we're going to always hit individual marketplace. This is where you always start. We're going to click on that. And then we're going to get our dashboard. So what we would normally do is click on the wording, welcome, and we're going to request learning, which we already did it. But there's a little bit of lag from when we request it to where it will say launch on the site. So we're going to submit it again. You're going to wait for the green bar at the top. It'll say learning request submitted successfully. Awesome. You know what? We're just going to close this. All right. Now it brings us back. And now we're going to come over to view progress. Open that up, and we're looking for the word launch. And it's still not there. So what you would do is when you come back in, give it a couple minutes. When you click launch, you're going to click on it. Boom. You go right into the modules. It'll be 12 to 15 slides. You have to click on all of the different slides. Once it's finished, exit out. Go back into curriculum. Go back into individual marketplace. Now, as you complete your modules, this green bar will start to fill up, and it'll tell you what percentage is completed. You're going to go right back there to individual marketplace. You're going to look at your modules. You're going to go to the next one. You're going to request learning. You're going to scroll down. You're going to hit submit. You're going to wait for the green bar. You're going to scroll down. You're going to hit close. And it'll bring you right back here. Let's see if that launch is up there yet. We're going to hit view progress. And it might just be running slow today. Even CMS runs slow. And it is. Otherwise, we're going to see under actions, it'll say launch. So that's how you get started. Very easy. If we were to recap and look at all of this again real quickly, you're going to go to our website, which is GordonMarketing.com. Not Gordon Food. That'd be pretty cool, but not Gordon Food. On the website, you're going to come up here to Health, Certification. Again, this is for all federal certifications. There's about 37, 38 states. You're going to click on this. You're going to come over here and hit Login. You will always have to accept. ID and password. Log in. Between that 11 to 2 o'clock time, this system is full. So I would recommend not doing it then. You might get kicked off. return to training. This is going to be the screen that you're going to see when you return. And it's coming up. Okay, remember we put all that in there. You just come down here and you just hit next because we already saved and updated it the first time. We're just going to hit next. And then, all right, we're working on the individual marketplace, curriculum status. Individual marketplace, that's what we're working on. Here's our page. We're going to hit view progress. Oh, and there it says launch. So now we're going to hit launch. There we go. And this, my friends, is your first module. Now, if you're like me, you want to just hit next, 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 next. Can't always do that because sometimes when you hit next, there will be certain pieces highlighted that they're going to want you to open up. So you'll notice here on this module, it's 5 of 9. So, oh, see that? It says you've not completed all the requirements. You must complete. So what that means is they want you to click on certain things. Basics, individual marketplace, secure. You have to click on all of these things and then hit next before it'll let you go on. You're going to hit next again, 7 and 9, and 8. Yay, our first one is done. When you're done, just hit exit at the top. Do you want to exit? You would say yes. It brings you right back here to this page. You're going to come over here, you're going to hit curriculum. Once you hit curriculum, it brings up individual marketplace. Oh, you'll notice 7% I'm done. Individual marketplace. And then it's going to bring me to my dashboard with my modules. So now I know this one is done. It says completed. I have a star. We're going to go to the next one. Keep in mind, this is only 1 of 14. When you get these 10 done, you have to view all items and go to the last 4. I hope this has been helpful. Call us if you need anything. Have a great selling season. I appreciate your business, and we'll talk to you guys later.